Hitting stream, I'm hitting chat, live chat, and here we go. Excellent connection. And I don't have a picture yet on the other one. There it is. Okay, we are live.
Okay, good morning, everybody.
Hope everyone is doing well on this Memorial Day of sorts.
Looking for my pencil. This is not the...
Don't know where your pencil is. I am
This is
not
black
over there.
cherry.
Okay. Let me get my glasses so I can see the chat.
There you go.
So Roja is here and says hi, Scott and Donna. Good morning.
Hello.
Mushroom is here and says hi. We have a Bethany Primrose. Drayden's World says hello. You forgot to say pencil sharpener.
Oh, hello.
Allison says hi from Wisconsin. Hi, Allison.
Hello.
We are going a little bit different today. I have 1 cup of tea and I have a protein shake. So.
You.
I do indeed. I am doing a little bit different today. So. Scruffy says hello, guys. Tired Robot says hi, Scott. Nixia says hey, howdy, hey. Good morning,
hello.
friends. Hi, Nixia. It's Anne says, hey, Scott, I can finally watch your live since I'm finally out of school. How are you doing?
We're doing good, thank you.
Elsa the doggo says, sup.
Sup?
Stacy says, hello. Gail is here. Good morning from California. Today is Memorial Day here in the U.S. Thank you to those who serve for this country and those who've sacrificed their lives for it. Correct. Hope all are doing well today. Cracker Jerry says, good morning. Lee says hi from Philly. Stacy says hello. Ari is lonely says hi. Sonol says hi, Scott. Allison says hope you had a good Sunday.
It was quiet.
Yeah, Scott's not used to quiet. He doesn't do quiet very well. Let's see. Riv says hi. Blue says yo. Tired Robot says hi from Turks and Caicos. I bet it's beautiful there.
Hello.
Serena says good afternoon from Germany. Abnormal Asian says OMG, I caught a live, all in capital letters.
You did.
EB says good morning. Nolan says hey. Just Sarah says hello. Mugbar says how's your day going, guys?
So far, so good.
It's a little chilly here today. It's 59 degrees out, so a little chilly here today. Hello there. First time being on a live. That's Sipu. Carrot says good morning. Brazen Spirituality's here and says good morning.
Good morning.
Hi there, Donna. Can we hear another story? I'm sure at some point we will have one. I don't have one off the top of my head right now. Finally get to watch the live. I've always missed them due to school. That's Petrichor. Good morning from Florida. Hope you guys are having a great day.
We are doing...
Max says hello. You inspired me.
Hello.
Marguerite is here from British Columbia. Good morning, Marguerite. It's the Elephant says hi. Catherine says afternoon from Ireland.
Afternoon.
Hope you guys are having a good morning, says Alex. Oakley says, hey, this is so cool. Lisa says hi. Lily Check is here and says, good morning, Scott and Donna. Happy Memorial Day. How are you doing today?
We're doing good, thank you.
Let's see. Jake is pizza. It's 12 midnight where I am. Should I sleep? Yes. That's the mom in me. James Izzard, hello. Not sure if you remember me. I said I was sick recently. I am doing better. Thank you for your lives and shorts. I love them.
Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Maggie says hello. Blank Space says hey. Edie says hi. Froggo just arrived. Candy Van says hi. Hey, David's here. Good morning, everyone. I'm painting too. Hee hee hee.
Hey, David.
How you doing, David? Angry Brit says hi. Sakiru says, hello, Scott. I love your videos and I hope you're having a good day.
Hello, thank you all.
Not Taquito says, hey. Anarchist Weasel says, good morning. Happy painting.
Happy
Cookie
painting.
Girl says, good morning. Very much says, hello, everyone. Frog Eye says, hello, Hobbits. Bushy says, just in time. Hello from Nepal. That's Woody Cuber. It's 8 p.m. in India. Blank Space has never been able to catch a live. Good morning from Michigan. That's Carol. I love you guys. You two are so funny, says Viper.
Thank you.
Hanj says, hello, you inspired me a lot. Good night from India. Jocelyn says, hi, good morning. Good afternoon, says she's in. King Judas says, I'm in Ohio. Creston says, good morning. Teresa says, good morning. Freddie's Mix says, hello from Romania. Vicky Lynn says, good morning.
Pencil sharpener.
Lisa's here from Ireland and finally gets to watch a live on time because of a bank holiday. Let's see. Good morning from the UAE. That's Marisha.
Good morning.
It is 9:05 a.m. for us here in the Central Time Zone.
Do you guys like seeing the photo reference right here? Or
everybody is sad that Tina Turner passed. Let's see. Good morning from Indianapolis. It's really hot here. It was warm here, but now all of a sudden the last 2 days it's been chilly. Good morning from America. Good afternoon from India. You inspire me a lot. That's Alex. It's evening here in India. Tina is such a queen. Hey from Bulgaria. Lots of highs and hellos and good mornings. Morning from Puerto Rico. You made Maria interested in watercolors.
That's great.
Hello from Saskatoon. It's so sunny here. I watched your live before I got to go bike to school. You're such a huge inspiration for me and my sibling.
Thank you. That means the world to me.
Let's see. Anybody who's asking how to draw things, there are videos in the Art Hacks playlist, hands and faces and eyes and ears and all that stuff. Scott has done so many paintings of Harry Potter. You can look at those.
There's a couple videos on Harry Potter.
Yep. My iPad is in the shop because it won't charge. I don't have my tablet. I realize how depressing my life is. Anyway, Ola from Dubai. You're so funny. Poor thing. That just should be your inspiration to get outside. Oh. Mugabar says, I'm the best chat reader. Thank you. You're so sweet. I try my best. We have several people here who are here for the first time.
Welcome.
Ev is testing new watercolors. Alone Wolf says, thank you for your art. What is the undo button about?
Oh, there was a video. There's a creator named Sam Does Art. And he had done a video where he said we should try to make art without the undo button. But since I do traditional work, I had to create an undo button. So there's a video about it. Mm-hmm. Apparently you can actually record something, so that way when you hit undo, it says something. But
now you know Donna's going to put batteries in that and record herself. You know that, right? It's going to happen at some point. Hi from Iran. Hi from Florida. Good morning from my room under the stairs. Hi from Germany. Hi from Oklahoma. Hi from Maryland. Hi from Illinois. Hi from Poland. Try to read this. Dzień dobry. The only Polish I know is Gromów Kręgla.
Which means what?
It's bowling in Polish. That was what I was told. It could be swear words for all I know.
Danusha?
Yeah. Morning from Wyoming. Hi from India. Morning from New Jersey. Lots of people saying Happy Memorial Day. I started my own channel because of you.
Oh, that's
I don't
great.
think you realize how inspiring you are. That's Draw with Shaika.
Oh, thank you.
I just got into art and you're my biggest inspiration. That's Georgia.
Thank you.
We are doing fine this morning. It has been a very slow, very boring weekend for Scott. He is just has a lot to do and doesn't want to do it. The reviews, we have some Artex markers here for him to review. He's not looking forward to doing that. He's got a couple other things to do.
It's not like I'm not looking forward to it.
You're just not inspired right now is what I will say.
You know, I mean,
you guys know what that's like.
Creating art and videos every day.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it gets to be a lot. And so you get burnt out. And but I don't really have a hobby. So
I've been trying to get him to get a hobby, but as you all know, he hasn't made that a point. Good afternoon from England. You inspire me so much in your art, and I always enjoy watching your videos.
Good afternoon.
Warm hellos from Michigan. Good evening from Nepal, land of the red pandas. For all of those of you asking what you should draw, my answer is always a red panda. I'm here for the first time. It was my birthday on Saturday.
Happy birthday.
Who is your favorite Disney villain?
Favorite Disney villain? The first one that came to mind was Ursula.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
Body language.
I always like the evil queen from Snow White. Yeah. We are celebrating my dad today. He is a vet from the Marines and the Army. Good for you. Mason, draw a red panda. Why is black cherry your favorite Prismacolor pencil? Also, my favorite is Tuscan red. That's Hudson.
Oh, it's just I just like the feel of it. I like the color. That's it. It's there's nothing mystical about it or magical. It's just this is actually black cherry. This is dark purple. Can you guys see the difference? This has a lot less saturation than dark purple. So this is what I'm using. I'm using dark purple. So dark purple technically my favorite.
It's afternoon in the Czech Republic and it's time for tea. I would argue that every time is time for tea. We have never been to Michigan. Like, if you count going into the airport in Detroit being in Michigan, then I've been to Michigan. But aside from that, no. Santa's here and says, good day, everyone.
Hey,
Tina
Santa.
is the perfect choice today. His favorite person to draw is me. Isn't that correct, honey?
Every day.
Yeah, let's see. Hello from East Sussex in the UK.
Hello.
Bethany is correct. Donna will always tell you to draw a red panda. Lee wants to know what your favorite book is.
The Hobbit.
The Hobbit. Santa, I think you should tell everyone that yesterday you got to hug a brand new baby reindeer. And Donna was incredibly jealous of that fact. I mean, baby animals, am I right? I mean, come on, baby animals, right? Steph Nerd says Donna and Snape are the ones he has drawn the most. Wow, I'm lumped into good company. Hi from Oregon. Hello from Germany. What do you think about a black Ariel?
I think it's wonderful. I'm not fond of the live action remakes, but
I'm not either.
I have no problem. I actually painted. What is her name? Haley Williams.
You know how terrible I am with names.
I actually painted her for months ago.
Who is your favorite Disney princess?
Jasmine.
Of course she is.
Yep.
Mine's Belle. I love Belle. Much love from the Netherlands. Maybe it's possible to share your reference photos on the Discord so that others can try and practice together. Oh, that might be a nice idea. Like the pictures that you do of during the lives.
Yeah.
That might be nice. Good evening from England. Hi from South Africa. It's so stormy. And what is your favorite painting from Leonardo da Vinci?
I'm not really a Da Vinci fan, but the one that I studied when we did the 60 Days of Studying the Masters was The Last Supper.
Every time for tea is time for tea. Agreed. Have you ever drawn Oprah Winfrey?
No.
Yeah, I don't think you have. Ever. Same with me in Tuscan Red. I just like the color, LOL. Hudson, you're funny. Ryan says, good morning and happy Music Monday. How you doing, Ryan?
Good morning.
I love you from the Middle East.
I love you too. Pencil sharpener.
What is your favorite place to do art outside of the Hobbit hole?
To date, it was, it's either the Animal Kingdom or Epcot or Venice, Italy.
Yeah. Yeah. All good places. And I think that's only because you found places to actually sit and sketch there.
Yeah.
Hello from Germany. What type of stuff should I draw with you?
I would draw just the world around you.
Oh my God. Do you like Snoopy? He's one of my favorite cartoon characters. How can you not like Snoopy? How can you not love Snoopy? Do you like Snoopy?
Yep.
Every year. Okay, so you wanted a story. Whoever wanted a story. I can't remember your name. I'm sorry. Every year I methodically watch. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. And then I watch a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. And then I watch the Charlie Brown Christmas every year. And I watch them literally like clockwork. Right, babe? Mm-hmm. Like he can set his watch, but it must be fall. Donna's watching
She makes the boys watch with them if they're home.
I do. I make them sit with me.
You gotta watch the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Come on, guys, come sit with me and watch the Great Pumpkin. Mom. Yeah, they do. They watch it, and it's so sad. It was just so sad because this past Halloween, I watched it by myself. It was very sad. But then when one of our sons came home for Thanksgiving, and he said, I'll watch it again with you, Mom. And then we have to watch the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. And I said, oh, shucky darns. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it was terrible. Oh, Santa says, I hug the baby reindeer often, but this was a special visit to one of my affiliate training facilities. I'm here on a special trip to Seattle, Washington. I'm gonna leave, honey, and I'm gonna go to the North Pole and I'm gonna hug baby reindeer with Santa. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I don't know when I'm coming back.
I'll be on a beach somewhere.
I'm gonna get a parka and I'm gonna go to the North Pole. Okay. I can't. Baby animals. I just can't. What is your favorite type of flower?
I don't really have a favorite flower. I'm not really into flowers.
Hi from the Middle East. I love you.
Hello.
Have you? We have not been to Scotland, but oh my goodness, we are trying to plan a trip for the fall of this year. Have you ever read The Shining by Stephen King?
No, I'm not. The only thing I've ever read by Stephen King was his book on writing, which was not bad. But
I read it too. It was actually really good.
Yeah, but I'm not really a Stephen King fan.
I'm not either. Isn't art your hobby?
Yeah, it used to be when I was making animation and whatnot. I would paint to relax, but then our movie came out and then COVID and then this became my pretty much my full-time job, and so now I can't make art for me. Hopefully soon I'll be able to do that.
That's the plan. Yes, we watched Turning Red and it was adorable. Who's your favorite Star Trek character?
I guess Data was always. I always liked Data.
I always liked how he was trying to figure out humanity.
Yeah.
And being a human. And I always loved the love story between Riker and Deanna Troi. That was always my favorite.
Yeah.
Always my favorite. I've gotten to meet both of them. And just for the record, his eyes do twinkle. I mean, they literally twinkle. Your tips when practicing anatomy to make your art have more flow. As in, they want tips.
Oh, there's a video on it, but it's basically just referencing some books like How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, and I think Constructive Anatomy.
What was your very first art supply?
Probably crayons.
Are you making any special drawings for Pride Month?
No, I'm trying to create art that includes like Asian Americans or Pacific Islanders, women, people of color,
all the time.
All the time. So you'll see it throughout the year, and me personally, people were asking me to create stuff for like autism awareness, and it's like I don't want to seem like I am capitalizing on things, so I try to create them throughout the year, and if anybody asks, I can reference them to that. But I've created a lot of gay, trans, bisexual, lesbian, etc. content. So and so I try to be as inclusive as possible with all of my art
all year long.
I don't like to do that because so many people only do it for that month, and no,
well, they use it as a way to capitalize on it because that's the month, but you try to do it all year long.
I think you see companies like what happened with Target,
correct,
where they do it to capitalize on it, and as soon as there's any pushback, then they
fold.
And so I try not to get on that bandwagon if I can. Pencil sharpener.
Scott has drawn Lucy Lawless.
As Xena, many times.
Please don't be offended by my question. Did you trace the pic before you adding the pencil?
No, you guys. If you want to go,
they might have just gotten here.
Yeah, if you scroll back, you'll see it started with a blank page, and you guys,
and
you can still see the guidelines and everything.
Yeah. We're not offended by any questions, so please don't ever think we're going to be offended.
Yeah,
we're not.
But they don't know.
Exactly. Yeah. But I'm just letting you know there's no bad questions here. We love art questions. We love them. And clearly you guys ask a lot of personal questions too, and we don't mind most of those either. So,
But also I think most people can you can tell by how off a lot of the stuff is. It's not perfect. And I think,
I think most of us would agree that they look pretty darn good.
Well, it's hit and miss. That's the thing, is it's really hit and miss. And, there's, well, anyways, thank you.
Scott has drawn a red panda. Loved your Animal Kingdom sketchbook. What's your favorite song?
Future Love Paradise by Seal.
Let's see. Lily Check says, I got 3 gold medals for Special Olympics swimming, so now I'm going to state games.
Hey, congratulations!
Congratulations, that's awesome! Yay!
We're so proud of you.
That's fantastic.
What was it in? Did they say?
They did not say what that was. Wait, let me... Of course, the chat just completely jumped. It never scrolls nicely. It just completely jumps.
So you see, I'm adding a little kind of the Art Nouveau curves to the hair.
Yeah. No, there's no bots answering questions. The mods are answering questions because they're friends of ours and they know us. So that is why they are answering questions for us. And have you ever drawn Mr. Rogers? Because Santa says, I don't remember you ever painting Fred Rogers, but he would be my choice for a great video and message.
Yeah, I did. I did when I first, probably within the first 6 months of my TikTok tenure.
Yeah.
So this would have been 2020 or 2021. And I wasn't happy with it, so that's why you probably don't see it very often. It was just one of those ones where he's a very, for lack of a better term, very plain looking person. So he's there's no meat on that bone to capture when you're trying to get a likeness.
It was for swimming.
Oh, swimming. Oh, fantastic.
No, we do not like pineapple on a pizza. Scott does not particularly care for abstract art. What's your favorite animal to draw and why?
Um, I don't know, maybe a panda because they're cute.
We have never been to Scotland, but we do want to go. It's on the list. Oh, Battlebrooks is here and says, "Good morning, Scott and Donna. Hope you're doing well today and wishing you both the best." Right back
Thank
at you,
you.
Emmett. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, I forgot her thumb. Her thumb is, let's see, this is her.
Bushy just ordered the zebra brush pen and is really excited for it to arrive.
Oh, I think you're going to love it.
What's your favorite drawing that you've done?
Probably my Animal Crackers movie poster.
Let's see. The favorite type of tea, Scott drinks the berries, Irish black tea, and it's decaf. And my favorite is the Harrods Knightsbridge blend, which used to be just the strong breakfast tea. Speaking of Charlie Brown, the Charles Schulz Museum / home burned down in the California fires a few years ago. Lost everything, all of the personal collections. Oh no. Oh, that's so sad.
I didn't hear about that.
I didn't either. Ugh, that's heart-wrenching. I have his on writing book because I want to be an author, says Hudson. The Stephen King one.
Yeah, Stephen King, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the mods are definitely MVPs to both of us. They are amazing, and I couldn't do this without them.
So I'm gonna just again, you guys see how light my first lines are, right? And then I'm coming in with a little bit. So the first lines are to make sure that my proportions are correct. And then once I'm happy with that, then I'm going to start darkening them up, adding in the folds and other things like that. But this is how I'm able to do this without erasing. Is I go very light lines and then darker and darker and darker and darker. And I think it works.
We have a lot of friends today and a lot of questions.
Okay.
Okay, so you can show Scott your art on our Discord. That's going to be really the best place to show art to us and interact with him. Simply because social media has become, there's just so many comments and so many people there that the Discord really is a more, what's the word I'm looking for? Personal space to talk to us. What's your favorite art supply?
I think my the Be Creative watercolor sketchbook is my favorite thing. I really like.
What's your opinion of Bob Ross?
I always liked him as a person. I was never a fan of the art or art style. I couldn't get into the big paintbrushes and the landscapes. It didn't interest me. I was into comic books and.
Who's your favorite Harry Potter character and have you ever drawn them?
Yes. Sirius Black, and I've drawn him many times.
Robin says, I just wanted to say that I really appreciate your openness for the queer and neurodivergent communities. I always feel at home when watching your videos.
Oh, thank you.
That's very kind. That is probably the best comment that you could give Scott, is that he's a very open person.
You know, but the last several years have been really good for us to learn about so much.
Oh yeah.
You know, we've learned about gender identities and, you know.
We talk about it all the time. Like, we'll ask each other questions and, you know.
TikTok was really good for that.
Yeah.
You know, it allowed you to have
questions.
That's the thing that I really don't see on YouTube is you know, like stitching and duetting where people can ask questions or they can say something and then someone else could follow up with their thoughts or an answer and I miss that. That
Yeah,
that
you
was
did like that a lot.
yeah, that was something that really, really was good. And we learned.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
I had done, hold on, pencil sharpener. I had done a video just asking about, is there a way to, add a sir or ma'am in a gender neutral way?
Yes.
And
We talked about pronouns.
yeah, and so
Yeah.
many creators, and we became friends. So many creators had reached out and stitched it and gave their thoughts on it, and that's how people learn.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
sending a question out and getting advice from people who
Yeah.
live it,
Yeah.
and so I think it's great.
But it's also nice that people don't get offended that we're trying to learn, and that when we do ask the questions, people give genuine feedback, because, we say, look, we're 53 and 54 years old, and this was not anything that was discussed when we were younger.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
I think it's nice when people don't get offended, because there's always somebody who does get offended. But
Yeah,
that's
well.
that is what it is. But the thing is,
typically it's not the people that we're talking to.
Yeah.
Typically it's people who just don't want to talk about it.
yeah, or people who just are looking to be offended at something. But
Exactly.
I at least in my personal life, I always assume someone is trying to learn rather than trying to start trouble, and so I always give people the benefit of the doubt, and I know
does.
people are
He really does.
people are jaded and they've seen so much that it's hard for them, but I think
Some people are, but some people are very open to helping.
yeah,
Which
and
is nice.
those are the ones that
Yeah.
again are really helping.
Diddly Doo says, I enjoy your lives a lot. I've been going through a rough time lately. My parents want me to pursue a medical degree, but I want a career in fine arts. It's no use convincing them, as they won't listen.
Well, I would say this. If you have an aptitude for school and you can get a medical degree, do it. You can always paint on your free time. You can always have a gallery show. You can always, but you can't do, study fine art and then, do medical on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like, you don't need a degree to do fine art.
Yeah.
You can always take classes later. It's just, art is one of those things where if I could have done something else, I would have, just to be able to support the family. And I don't have that. I don't have any other talents that I can call upon. Thank God that I got into animation and
You were
I learned
good at learning that.
and I could write now, and I could direct and things like that. But honestly, I totally get it, but
I have a friend who is a very, very successful realtor, and she's done gallery shows. She paints as her hobby in her free time, and
who's this?
Emily.
Emily. Oh, okay.
And she's done gallery shows where she lives, but she's a realtor. That's her full-time gig.
Yeah.
And, and she enjoys that, but she also enjoys painting. And so it's totally possible to do more than one thing in your life.
If you can have the best of both worlds,
You can.
and not be worried about money all the time, because a fine artist is like the lowest of the low when it comes to making money.
Yeah, it's true.
There's you're
Okay, we're moving on.
okay.
I imagine Donna would find Turning Red an unrelatable film, as she would consider turning into a red panda as the greatest thing ever, not a curse.
True.
That's correct. It's been a while since I've put pencil to paper. I do digital mostly these days. Seeing someone do it in real time takes me back. Love your art.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to college soon for animation. That's Diddy.
Oh, that's great.
Arsenic, been a minute since I've been able to join a live. Howdy.
Howdy.
Do you like Marvel or the Avengers?
I do. I was a Marvel kid in high school.
Hey, Blick is here and says
Hey,
good morning. How you doing, Blick? Do you like video games?
I do. I do. I'm currently playing. Was it Tears of the Kingdom?
Please tell me some tips to start painting.
Learn to draw first.
Have you ever drawn seal?
Right there.
Let's see. What brought out your passion of art?
Spider-Man.
Do you prefer DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
Scott did not go to animation school. He went to Academy of Art in San Francisco and he learned animation on the job.
Yeah, I graduated in 1991. They didn't even have computers in school, so
Yep.
it was illustration.
We're old, you guys.
I learned.
Tell everybody what paper you're using today, honey.
This is a Strathmore 400 sketch pad. I didn't see this one at Blick. I bought this many years ago. It's hardbound, but I did pick this.
Hold on a second. Just
What?
show them the book.
I did, but I did pick up this one from Blick, which is a smaller version, but it's softbound. I like the hardbound, but
Why do you like the hardbound better?
I just like the feel of it. It's got a nice feel, and I just like. This is brand new, and you can see how the pages are already kind of...
Yeah,
and
that does drive me crazy
Yeah.
about softbound notebooks.
Yeah, see, I like
hardcover too.
hardbound.
Yeah, I prefer that too. I don't like the spiral bound. I like, I think when I write, it is just easier for me to write with no, nothing in the middle. Because when I get to the side, my hands don't run into anything, but the writing is different. Can you draw cats?
I can.
Let's see. Have you ever done a plant sketchbook?
Not a whole sketchbook, no, but I did for Blick. I went out and I sketched some plants.
My mom and dad are saying that I should be a fashion designer, but I want to be a lawyer. Okay, now that's the complete opposite for a change.
And
we love your parents, by the way.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful. You do what makes you happy.
Yep.
And like I said, I would always say this: if your schooling can get you a job where you can have steady income and support your family and get health care and all that other stuff, and then your passion could be you very rarely need to go to school for music, dance, arts, writing, whatever. Those are things you can develop later on or whatever. Again, unless you want to be like a professional ballerina or something like that. But
well, then you better start when you're 2 years old.
Yeah, but other than that, again, you can always pick that stuff up later.
Okay. We did like Moana. The songs are very catchy. What is your favorite Tina Turner song? You knew that was coming, right?
All I could think of right now is God, what was the song she had for Beyond Thunderdome?
You Don't Need Another Hero.
Yeah, that's the one. Good job, dear.
Yeah, typically that is not my forte in life.
Got that one.
But Tina Turner songs have been running through my head ever since she passed. She was something, wasn't she? She was just a force. And I love her life story. I love how she was like,
pencil sharpener.
Will you ever write a book about your art career?
I don't know. I was looking at the Watch My Art Grow Over 40 Years, and it is so weird to look at my art change so many times.
Scott has drawn a golden retriever in his
Oh yeah, there's one
art book.
right here.
Yep. Talk about your favorite artists and your favorite art style.
My favorite artist is one of my favorite artists is Drew Struzan, and his style is got airbrush and colored pencils and
He's where you use the
acrylics
outlines from.
yeah. If you look at most movie posters from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, he was the one. He's retired now.
Bea started practicing watercolor 2 days ago and wants to have your permission to practice watercolor using your art style.
Oh, please do. If you want to, there are free inked pages that you could download if you ever wanted to if anybody wants to download those and color them in or whatever, a copy. But yeah.
Do you like digital art?
I like looking at it. I have not liked making it. Not yet.
How has your attitude toward making art changed when you shifted from doing it as a hobby to doing it as a job?
It became, I think I'm just going to shade this all in. It became more about speed. And so it's really about what can I tell in 90 minutes. And that's a little frustrating. But it's when you go from making art for you to making art as a content creator. I see a lot of artists who they do large paintings, these gorgeous paintings that I follow, and it takes them weeks, and so all they can do is keep redoing their videos, here's me painting the last paint stroke, kind of things. And
there's a lot of people here, so can we have shorter answers?
I'm trying.
I know, but there's a lot of good questions we want to get to. I love you very much. The mods will put the link to the Discord in. Emmett helped mom update her bedroom, painted it green, new carpet, new furniture, new bed, everything. It turned out great and mom loves the new room. I'm happy for your mom. That's fantastic. And I'm so sorry about your dad. But I'm glad that she's able to do a little bit for herself. Let's see. No, we haven't been on the Discord. Well, I haven't been on the Discord in a couple days. So we'll check that one up, girl. Scott's favorite book is The Hobbit. Let's see. I want to come lay down with all of your puppies. I love that. Somebody had puppies.
I could have been talking this whole time.
I'm autistic, and I was asking if in your regular watercolor live streams, if you could warn us before you use the blow dryer so we could turn our volume down. He does.
Yes, I do. I shout blow dryer
Yep.
before every time I use the blow dryer.
Yep. Lots of people love your art so much. You can watch Animal Crackers on Netflix. What art supplies would you recommend for 6th graders, as I need to buy a few at an affordable price?
Honestly, the best gift that I got from an art teacher was a sketchbook. And I mean, you could, if you want to, you can give them a pencil too. But and just tell them to draw every day, to fill up the sketchbook. That is the best thing I think you could do for them, is to give them that encouragement to just draw the world around them, and to get better at drawing. Because the in high school, like I had a teacher, and it was like, okay, now we're going to try oil painting. Now we're going to try acrylics. Now we're going to try scratchboard. Now we're going to try, and that was great because I got to try all the different stuff. But it in no way improved my art. It was because you're always a beginner at scratchboard. You're a beginner at pointillism. You're a beginner, every time. And then as soon as you're done, you move on to the next thing. But I think getting that sketchbook and telling someone to just fill it up was the best thing. Pencil sharpener.
Scott is painting Tina Turner. He is drawing Tina Turner, and he's using a black cherry.
No, dark purple.
Prismacolor pencil. And your sketchbook is, I'm sorry, I can't remember that one.
Oh, Strathmore 400
Strathmore.
series tanned paper.
There you go. Aries says, as a non-binary person, I appreciate that you ask questions to learn. I love that it makes me feel more accepted.
Oh, thank you.
Do Stuff Girl has an interesting question I don't think we've ever been asked. Out of the videos you've made, which is your favorite?
Not quality-wise, but emotionally, I like the My Art is a Mosaic one.
Yeah, I like that
I
one.
think that one kind of really was powerful for me to do for myself. Quality-wise, gosh, there's been some good ones that I'm really proud of. Some of them I really like the writing. Some of them I really like the editing and whatnot. But I would say that My Art is a Mosaic.
What are the clips on the sketchbook used for?
Oh, just to keep it flat. So otherwise it kind of just bows a little bit, and sometimes that affects the line art.
Neither of us have any tattoos. I do have a henna tattoo right now that I got at the Renaissance Fair. Let's see. Scott does not really enjoy drawing plants. And he has drawn me so many times.
There's a video on
There is a video on how, I mean, like literally, we've been married for 30 years and together for 35 almost. And yeah, he, so many times. Oh my God. So many times. You should do a series of drawing or paintings in your least favorite art mediums and see if you enjoy them more. You guys are so
I promise you I won't.
Yeah.
But thank you for suggesting it.
Who's your favorite Spider-Man villain?
Oh, Dr. Octopus, 100%.
Which medium do you enjoy the most?
Currently watercolor and ink.
How are we doing after Arwen? I'm sorry y'all had to go through that.
I'm doing much better than Donna, but that's to be expected.
I am not doing well. I am, everywhere I walk in the house, I feel like I'm looking for her or I see her. And it's just really hard. I miss her a lot. I mean, I know she had a lot of heart problems and everything else and whatnot, but I'm just, she was my little best friend, you know, my little fuzzy best friend. And I miss her terribly. But how long have you had Esmeralda?
5 years now.
I thought it was longer than that.
Well, we got her on the 50th anniversary, so it would have been 2017. Does that sound right? So it'll be 6 years coming up in September.
Huh. Wow. What's your favorite song or singer?
Favorite song is Future Love Paradise. Favorite singer would be Seal, who sings Future Love Paradise.
Have you ever done art for a band?
I have. I did.
Don't look at me. I can't remember.
Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Oh yeah, Toad.
You know, I've done music videos for Howard Jones. No, actually, we never finished that one. Huey Lewis in the News and Toad the Wet Sprocket. I did a Mariah Carey video. I worked on it, but
100 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. We did. They did use my art for the single. Toad the Wet Sprocket did. You know, but yeah,
Okay.
I've done some art.
There's so many of you asking for art tips. Check the Art Hacks playlist. And if one of the mods could put the link to that in there, just to the Art Hacks playlist, start there. There is a video on proportions. There's a video on faces. There's a million videos in there. Do you have a favorite Drew Struzan painting? He's one of my faves and his work is iconic.
Yeah, probably the Hook movie poster.
It is 9:49 a.m. and we are in the Central Time Zone. My parents are saying they love you both a lot too, as they have watched you for a long time, and my mother has learned drawing from you both. Oh, that's so
thank
sweet!
you.
I love that. What do you think about the Disney or Pixar movies as a whole?
I think they're good. The Pixar movies just haven't really hit with me lately. The last several, I think.
Yeah, they haven't hit for me either.
they're a little too. I want to say they're a little. I don't want to say intelligent, but it feels like it's trying to be. Um,
I don't know
to
what you're looking for. The word you're
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
for.
they're highbrow,
Oh,
and it,
yeah,
you know, like
maybe.
like I just feel like they're overwritten. Pencil sharpener,
What's your favorite place to paint at?
the Hobbit hole.
My parents really want me to do something with engineering, but I want to do acting.
Acting. Again, I would say if you can do engineering, you can always do acting. Our son is it's not engineering; it's
He's mechanical engineering.
mechanical engineering, and he
He still
helps out.
stage manages.
Yeah, stage manages
Plays.
for the plays. You can absolutely do it. You don't need a degree in the arts to be in the arts. You know, like there's, you know, you'll see actors who are like, yes, I studied at Juilliard or whatever, and then you got Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
You know,
He's a bodybuilder.
you know what I'm saying? Like you, or The Rock. You know, you don't need a degree in these things. You just need to get lucky and be passionate and a little bit of talent. But
Tell everybody what your favorite color is.
Payne's gray.
Have you ever drawn a squishmallow?
I don't think I have.
Could you suggest a resource for learning color theory?
No, I wish I did, but I really don't know much.
Have you ever drawn The Rock?
I have, and I drew him on stone paper.
Blick says, we know many artists who live by their work, but business skills and community spirit are essential. If you're hard to get along with and don't run a studio like a business, it's going to be tough. Yes, we have a lot of artist friends who do not run their businesses like a business, and that is difficult. You have to run it like a business. I run the business side for Scott, and he does all the creative stuff. And it works, but that's my background. So, if you could wake up tomorrow being able to speak another language fluently, what language would you choose?
Assyrian.
Italian, I think. Probably Italian. Let's see.
So just you guys might notice that I decided I'm not gonna do the shading like I see. Like she's backlit, her hair is backlit, and I just thought that's gonna clash with doing the white background. So I'm just kind of designing the hair the way I want to, just kind of drawing it the way I'd like to.
Hey, Donna, I was wondering if you've ever seen Scott and Batman at the same time because I'm starting to have some serious doubts. Now that you mention it.
I'm Batman.
Have you ever drawn a German Shepherd?
I don't think so.
Do you like capybaras and have you ever drawn them?
Um,
Love capybaras, and
I
no,
don't
he's
think I've
never
ever
drawn them.
one. No, I've drawn a quokka.
But he's never drawn a capybara.
Not a capybara.
You inspire me to carry on art even when my friends say it's bad. If I never started watching you, I would never have kept going. That's Sarah. When I finish an art book, I do the back covers. I do the same snow globe to see how much I improved over time. Oh, how fun is that? What a great idea. Have you ever drawn a tarantula or any spider for that matter?
I don't think I have.
Thank God. Do you like acrylic or watercolor more?
Watercolor.
I've decided to start saving a whole lot of money specifically for your products because I really love all your stickers and I really want at least one of the puzzles that have your art.
Oh, thank you.
Blake says the scritchy pencil noise is great. Scott needs a microphone down by the paper or a Foley artist to dub it in later.
Yeah.
Do you do any political art?
Not really. I've made a couple videos where I just kind of talk about the world and how artists fit in, but I definitely try to stay away from politics. some people find that things like women's rights or trans rights or gay rights or Black History Month might be political. I don't think they are. I think politicians make stuff political. I don't think human rights are political. I think like if someone has issues with something that a politician made an issue of it, then that's on them. But I think everybody should be able to agree that everybody has a right to exist and love who they love and
live a good life.
Yeah, have health care,
Yeah.
have housing, be able to eat, be able to raise their family without fear of being shot. I think that should be inalienable rights. And so for me, but
It's not political.
I don't think that's political. I think that's just being a good human being. But that's just me. Pencil sharpener.
Yeah, I get that there's still tough days. My dad's been gone 3 years and there's still tough days. Give yourself permission. Grief doesn't have a timetable. Which artist inspires you the most?
Well, I guess originally it was my mom.
Excuse me. I love your videos.
Oh, thank you.
What are your thoughts on the protest in France?
I didn't know much about it. Are you talking about one about where they raised the the retirement age? I love that the French protest everything.
Oh, I love that. I love
that. I love that, I love that they're I just imagine, like a French version of Quiet Riots. We're not going to take it going on, but
I love that song.
But I don't know anything else about it. Sorry.
Yeah. Do you like Frank Miller?
I did back in his Daredevil run, and I liked Dark Knight Returns and Ronin and whatnot. Later on, not so much.
If the French don't screw around, they got guillotines over there. But it's they really I think it's different. I mean, we used to anyways, I'll just leave it alone. I think it's great that they protest, and I think people should be allowed to do that.
Yeah. I'm putting this down so I don't smudge. You can see a little bit of purple on my hand.
Do you like Led Zeppelin?
Yeah, I do. I actually...
What's your favorite part of a human to draw, despite the obvious of hair?
The eyes.
Let's see. How did you learn sketching? By a teacher or by yourself?
I don't think a teacher's ever taught me how to sketch. And I think there's... I never took any classes on... styles of drawing, like the Loomis method and things like that. I did take figure drawing classes, and we had a teacher named Barbara Bradley. Hold on. But yeah, so you learn a little bit of that, but really, I think a lot of it is just how you hold the pencil and...
Are you ever in the mood to paint landscapes?
Yes, when I'm out and about. I like to paint landscapes in my sketchbook, but not like large landscapes with, oil paints or anything like that.
Bay says, preach. As a gay person, I hate the fact that some people consider my existence political.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Someone's very existence is not a political thing.
But again, those are man-made things.
Yeah.
A woman's.
Don't.
No, I'm saying a woman voting and whatever. That's a political thing. People of color. That's all political. And so again, I think. Sorry, Donna has something to say. Go ahead. She's pointing.
I'm saying move on.
Oh, okay. Pencil sharpener.
Favorite Pixar villain?
Favorite Pixar villain? Gosh. I'm going through Bug's Life, Nemo, Toy Story, Monsters, Inc.
Okay. Have you ever drawn the Joker?
Yeah, I've drawn all of the Jokers except for the Jared Leto one.
Why don't you do comic book art anymore?
It's very time consuming and doesn't pay well, and just not really. I think I moved on from it.
Have you ever done voiceover work? You have a great voice.
Thank you. No. When we made the movie, I was not in it. Donna was.
I was a fat lady. Petunia. What's your favorite candy?
Either gummy Coke bottles or Swedish Fish.
Where did you get all of your bracelets?
This one was from Venice, Italy. This one was from Utah. This little one here is from our 30th anniversary at Disney World. This one was from our 25th anniversary in Kauai, and this one was from Valencia, Spain.
Okay. For all of you that are asking for tips, check out the Art Hacks playlist. That's going to be the best place to go for that. And my favorite art supply is my fountain pen, and it's not really an art supply. It's for journaling. Can you please start a religion with Donna so we can all join you to make the world a better place? You're funny. Scott has tried the glass dip pen. He doesn't like it. I love a good glass dip pen. I love how your channel is such a safe space for everybody, and you're so respectful about LGBTQIA plus people. As a non-binary lesbian, I always have to be cautious about the places I go, but you are amazing people.
Oh, thank you. Yes, everybody's welcome.
I am sorry that you have to do that, and you're always welcome here.
Yeah, but the other thing is also thank you to all of you who have patiently
Explain things.
Explained your existence, explained your pronouns, explained, everything to those of us so that way we can understand
Correct.
it. Because I know, especially for people our age, it takes a while to switch our brains over to that.
Yep.
And so thank you for
being patient with us.
Yeah.
And for taking the time to explain it, because I know you shouldn't have to explain who you are, but we thank you for taking the time to educate us.
Yeah.
And we actually dream of a world, believe me, where everybody has it's human rights.
The kids are going to be okay.
Yeah.
We watch the younger generation.
Yes, that's where we see our hope. It's not our generation. Our generation is just checked out. We have not planned our trip to Scotland. What gouache brand do you use?
I'm using Winsor & Newton. That is what I've always used. But The Hemi gouache, the $20 Hemi gouache is really actually not bad. And I've been doing a
Please don't do the pudding thing anymore. I can't take that. When I see him with a spoon and the pudding cup, which he's actually hiding the pudding cup because it's the Hemi gouache, it freaks me out every time.
it does look like pudding though.
Mm-hmm.
But
It does, which is
I've
gross.
been doing a light fastness test with the Hemi gouache from last year, and so far it's holding up pretty well.
Yeah.
Pencil sharpener.
Just for the record, the Discord, for those of you who are attempting to get in the Discord, you'll be given a role after the live. Okay. The mods who are our friends here also help us with the Discord. It's not gonna be open until the live is over. Okay. Because they're our friends and we can't do everything. Okay. We're not paying them. So, my art class is very demotivating. Any tips?
Get through it, get a good grade, and make the art you want to make at home.
Yeah. Do you want to tell everybody where you got your bracelets from?
I just did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, if it's a new question,
No.
just scroll back 2 minutes.
Sorry.
I just answered it. Unless Donna's just reading an old question.
I'm going back and forth. I missed a bunch of them, so it could possibly. My Payne's Gray is my favorite too. What is your favorite color combo with it?
With Payne's Gray? Maybe with the Winter Orange, so that way I can bring some warmth to it. Or it could be the purple, Winter Violet.
Have you ever thought of doing a live art class online or anything in real life?
No, I don't like teaching. Honestly, I don't think I'm really cut out for it. So for me, the lives are enough. Like I can answer questions and whatnot. But I don't want to be able. I don't want to need to have a curriculum. That's the part that I think would really mess me up.
There is, for those of you asking, there is a playlist called Draw Everything Every Day. You can go there and actually try drawing things from there. That would be really good. For those of you asking for tips, and for Art Block, there are videos in the Art Hacks playlist specifically on Art Block and tips on drawing different things. Exactly.
So I'm not looking at the photo reference now. I am just making up the hair as I wanted to, because like I said, I didn't even realize that the...
Have you ever drawn a sloth? I don't think you have.
I don't think so.
No. You know what? I think you did in your travel journal at one point. Because there's a sloth at the zoo and his name's Emmett and he was hanging from a tree and I want to say, are you sure?
I'm positive. I've never drawn a sloth.
Okay. What's the best comment you've ever received?
Best comment I've ever received? None that stand out. I get so many wonderful ones, and just knowing that if in any way I could make someone feel seen or accepted, or that they can make art or anything like that, it just makes my day. So it's I've been very blessed to have a lot of wonderful comments.
I want to do art full time, but I'm just not able to because of bills. I'm also sociable, but I'm not good at social media. So is that a bad combo?
It's not great, but really, I want to make art full time too, and we're struggling to do it. With nearly 3 million followers across my socials, it is a daily grind. So the human race was not made to support or sorry, capitalism wasn't made to support artists. You know, what was that quote you sent me? What kind of backwards world that we're living in where humans are working
Yeah.
difficult, or was it menial jobs or difficult jobs for minimum wage while AI creates art and music, it's just it's a difficult life, and so that's why I always try to encourage you. You can keep a day job if there's something that you could do that you don't absolutely hate.
Yeah, here it is. Humans doing the hard jobs on minimum wage while the robots write poetry and paint is not the future I wanted.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is really, if you can keep art your passion, that's a blessing. It really is, because trying to make art for the masses every day is not as appealing as it may sound. So just please keep that in mind.
Social media is hard. It doesn't make sense. You think there's an algorithm, but there really isn't. It's sort of a crapshoot. And one day you could do something that people like, and then the next day it doesn't show the videos to anybody.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that the companies are not telling you. They throttle things. TikTok is infamous for that. It's not a very friendly type of a thing from the corporate perspective.
The other thing is also, if you're like me and you don't like the attention, you don't want to be famous or be in front of the camera or anything like that, then social media is just not the right place, for that. I think it's built for people who are more extroverted, who want to say, like, look at me, attention. I'm dancing, I'm singing, I'm doing, and I'm not that person. I am doing my best to fake it because, again, got a family, I've got kids in college and whatnot, but
he's not the social butterfly that you think. He literally does go out, and there's people on here who've seen him out in person, and they'll attest he's wearing headphones, he's wearing sunglasses, he's basically trying to hide from the world.
I'm awkward. I'm very awkward in person.
You're not awkward. I love you.
But I
pats him on the head.
I love meeting people. I think it's just so wonderful if anybody says, that they follow me or they've seen me online or whatever. I think that's wonderful. So if you ever see me, please do say something. It's just I'm not one of those people who's quick with stories and hey, let's sit down and grab a coffee. I'm just not that kind of person.
Yeah, he's really not. That's more me.
Yeah, pencil sharpener.
Yeah. Which one of the puzzles is your favorite?
Well, I only put together the one.
They're right there.
This is the one I put together. I really like this one too. This is the only one that's actually up in the original painting is actually up in my office. But I really like this one. This is why I put this one together first. So I think maybe that one.
Yeah, lots of people are like, I am also introverted and shy. Yeah, the mods are doing a great job. Tips for shading darker skin. I think they should look at the Lizzo painting.
Shading is pencils, and really, when you're doing pencils, you're just looking at tone values, and so really just look at the. I would just look at the photo reference and just match the values if you can.
Would you ever draw a drag queen / diva? I'm obsessed with Drag Race and would love to see you draw some.
I have. I don't know if I have them here. Let's see. There.
There you go. How long do you stay in the Hobbit hole every day? All day long.
Yeah, I try to get out and walk. We go walk out front. Yesterday, my son made me go ride the bikes.
Yeah, that was very cute. My favorite color is cobalt blue. We used to stream on TikTok, but it became very difficult.
Yeah, I do miss being able to play music.
Yeah, we do miss that a lot. I don't even know if you could remember what your favorite, you're not your favorite, but your first painting was.
First painting?
Watercolor painting, yeah. I don't even know if you remember.
I think it was the John Bon Jovi one.
Was it really? There's an art supply list on our website. It's just art supply list. There you'll find two lists. One are products that we've tried, and one are Scott's products that he uses. And a lot of those we've negotiated with the companies. We don't get anything out of it, but you guys will get a discount for that. And by the way, Steffner said your sketchbook that you're using right now is on Blick, and there is a link on the website to that.
Hardbound one?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And maybe what I was doing is I was looking for. I think what I did was I ordered that one thinking it was hardbound, the little one. Maybe they don't make a hardbound.
The big one is the hardbound.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
They might not have a hardbound of the little one. You should just search for.
Thanks a lot, Blick.
Yeah, if you guys are still here, is there a smaller one with that's a hardbound one? Blair Scott has a video on Art Block. Santa says my favorite art supply are cookies. They are my art fuel. Oh, Santa, how we love you. How we love you. I would not disagree with that. When our boys were younger and they used to have to do like homework in school and stuff, like, math homework or whatever they were doing. It was like, Mom, I have to do homework and I don't. And there were tears and it was hard and whatever else. So I would be cooking dinner and they each had two little desks in the kitchen and they would sit and do their homework. And I was like, you know what? We're going to have cookies while we do homework because homework is hard. And that was I was like, we're going to have cookies. So they would have cookies and Donna would have a glass of wine while I was cooking dinner. We did go to the Renaissance Fair, but Scott did not draw there. He took pictures, but did not draw.
I did wind up. Actually, I think we did it during our live. But yeah, I got to meet a bunch of fairies, and Donna got a henna tattoo.
I did,
and we met over a dozen.
Oh yeah,
people who recognized me. I was just sitting there waiting for Donna to get lemonade. And
oh my God, such good lemonade.
People walked up and introduced themselves to me, and that was really nice.
Cute. It was very cute. And we met the coolest, well, I didn't meet them, get their name, but we were walking out and there was this group of kids, there was 4 of them. And this one kid had the best red hair. And I just had to go up and compliment him.
It was that color red.
It was so cool. And I was like, oh my God, I love your hair. And they were just like, wow, okay. I think they were kind of taken aback, but then they were like, you should totally do it. So
my favorite was, it'll totally cover up the gray.
Yeah, okay. You know what? You need to zip it. Okay? Anyway, that's not the point. The point was they thought I could do it. Smarty pants. Good grief. You're so mean.
I didn't say that. Pencil sharpener.
They were being sweet about it.
They were very sweet.
They were very sweet about it. You could totally rock the red hair. Anyway, what's Donna doing? Well, I'm reading comments. What do you think I'm doing? I'm reading comments and drinking tea. What kind of colored pencils would you say were the best ones?
Well, I did a review on a whole bunch of colored pencils, and the Caran d'Ache were the ones that I thought were absolutely wonderful.
Mm-hmm. They're more expensive here in the States. So those of you in France, that's your pencil.
Actually, aren't they made in Germany or something like that?
No, France. I don't know. You're
Or
probably going to grab the
Switzerland or something.
bucket. Maybe. No, I don't think Switzerland. I think they were French. There are so many videos, Amelia, on how to draw hair. Try the Art Hacks playlist. Your grabby collaboration allowed me to try watercolor. Yay!
Oh, that's great.
Oh, I love hearing that. I love hearing that. I wish it wasn't sold out, but I love hearing that. The best comment an artist can receive is, "Can I purchase this art?" Or, "We'd like to help fund your film," says Santa.
Yeah, that's true.
Boy, howdy. Isn't that the preach? Yeah. Oh boy. Bay says, "My parents are going to send me to a religious thingy next year, which is going to require me to have no internet for a year, which I'll survive by drawing a lot, but I'm sad I won't be able to watch your videos."
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
Wow. That's intense.
What did you do to have to get that happen?
Scott, stop it. Yes, Scott has drawn food, but only in his travel journal. Let's see. What paper do you use? Well, that depends.
Yeah, currently this is Strathmore 400 series tanned paper.
Yeah, I am. That's me. I am here. Tea. Always tea. The answer is always tea. What is the most unconventional art supply you've worked with?
Muppets.
That's so true. Oh my gosh, that's so true. Oh, Swiss. They are Swiss. There we go. The pencils.
Thank you.
Do you like history?
I don't know my history. I don't want to even say that I like learning about history because it means, but
I loved our 60 Days of Studying the Masters series.
Yeah.
Did.
If it relates to something that I like, you know, but I'm not really into docuseries and things like that. I've always been somebody who is looking to the future and what's coming next, never somebody who's looking backwards. And I don't say that in a negative way. I'm just saying I'm always wondering what's next.
Do you like watercolor pencils?
I do to draw with, but not to do watercolors. I just find it's an extra step that we really don't need to take.
I think I know the person with the red hair thing. My friends had a similar experience. Well, that would be me. And they were so sweet to me. This old lady who walks up to them and goes, "Oh my God, I love your hair." And they were awesome. And because of my interaction with them, and you may repeat this to them, I got on the Overtone website and I bought purple, which I've dyed my hair before. Bethany can attest to this. I bought the blue color, which I've always wanted to dye my hair, and I bought the red. And so I am super jazzed to try all of those. I can't decide which one I'm going to do first. But I'm super excited. Nilla Wafer says, "Red hair and hand-me-down robes. You must be a Weasley." That would be the best, to be a Weasley. I loved them. Nilla Wafer says, "Oh my God, I love your hair." Got me laughing. Here's the thing too.
Pencil sharpener.
I don't think people compliment.
Wait.
What are you dropping?
That was a cord. No, it's not sharpening.
It's not sharpening because the pencil's too small. What'd you do with the pencil sharpener you stole from me?
Another pencil sharpener company to reach out to us because this one's.
Lord have mercy. We are 80s and 90s music people. What's your favorite cereal?
First one that came to mind was Fruit Loops.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That
but I
Now,
don't
when
eat
you
it
when you
because
ask
it's
this,
too
yeah, are you
sugary.
don't you're saying what's our favorite, not the one that we have to eat.
Exactly, because we're over 50.
Yeah, actually, we really don't eat cereal too much.
We don't.
I'll eat like
No, we don't.
Honey Nut Cheerios or Rice Krispies or something in a pinch, but
Yeah.
cereal's probably not the best for us, and
Yeah.
we grew up on cereal.
Oh my God, we grew up on the best cereal.
Frankenberry was my favorite growing up.
Yup.
When we could get it.
Oh my God, what's your favorite era that you lived through? Dude, the 80s. Hello. The 80s were the best.
Yeah, but it's my favorite era nostalgically. But I wouldn't say it was like our best time. We were in high school, in junior high, you know?
We were, which was always rough. Junior high is brutal. But, okay. I'm also introverted and shy. That fact surprises everyone. I fake it every day, says Bethany. Wrong. Is there a difference between a normal eraser and a kneaded eraser?
Yes, and there's a video on that.
Have you ever painted someone from Motley Crue?
Yes, Nikki Sixx.
If you had your very own country, what would you name it?
Scotopia.
The Banana Republic.
No, I'd probably call it the Shire.
Have you ever hated a piece upon finishing it, but later ended up loving it?
No. Once I hate it, it's dead to me forever.
That is correct. Why do you have an undo button on your desk?
There's a video from about a week or so ago where I took up Sam Does Art's challenge of no undos, and that you'll see a little more about that there.
Let's see. Yeah, homework is no good. That's why you need cookies. I'm just saying. I mean, homework should equal cookies. I know homework equaled wine for the mother, but it should equal cookies too. Let's see. Convinced Donna can do anything. You know, Nicole, it's very funny that you say that, because yesterday Scott and I were talking about this very thing. We were talking about how sometimes we just feel like we're these small little people, and we're like, and we were talking about all of the things we've had to deal with, and we looked at each other and we were like, we've got this. Like, we totally rock this stuff.
We were talking about the movies.
Yeah, the movie stuff. And we're like, we totally have this. Like, we could totally do this, you know? And we
we're looking at all of the stupid stuff that people are doing in movies, and we're like, I can't believe that. How do you screw this up? How do you, you know? And
Thoughts on bubble wrap?
I like popping it.
Recycle it and use it to ship out other things. That's all I'm going to say.
All right.
When did you discover your love for art?
I think in high school is when I started to take it a little more seriously.
There is a video on Art Block and Motivation Lily. We've been trying to get Scott to do a coloring book of his line art, and he just won't do it.
I don't like my line art.
What is your opinion on the Master Touch Fine Art Studio? Their art supplies are quite expensive.
I've never heard of them.
I haven't either. Blick, have you heard of them? Oh, thank you, Typically Tired. We appreciate that. Why do you use a purple pencil instead of a regular one?
So it was a bad drawing of Danny DeVito from Big Fish. And here's other like little stuff that this is my son was drawing. So it just, it doesn't have the same, you know, like the darkest darks are just It's not that rich, and it doesn't feel the same as something like this. You know, I like that color. It's I think black and white is boring. So so purple, tan, and white is kind of a nice combination. I just think it's a nice. It's fun. It's fun, and I'll finish it later. I'm gonna call it a morning, but
Okay. Who do you want to win the Stanley Cup?
what are our choices? Is it the Hurricanes and the Golden Knights?
Don't look at me. You know I don't know these things right now.
Well, the Hurricanes have already won it, so I would say the Golden Knights.
Ugh, Vegas?
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Have you ever sworn off a product because of a negative experience?
Yeah, oil pastels.
You just threw those across the room.
Yeah,
That was so funny. Yes, you may draw Scott. Please draw Scott. He has not made any new borders recently. I love that you're in a blanket burrito. He's never done coffee stained paintings. So many people have asked for his drawings, friends of ours and other things. And family members pop out of the blue and go, can he draw this? Can he draw me that? It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Scott would say, don't draw without a reference. We don't play musical instruments. He used a water brush a long time ago when he was doing the grayscale. What's your favorite art supply for travel?
My Be Creative sketchbook.
The shortest I've had my hair in 50 years was when Scott chopped it for me during quarantine, and it was probably like chin length. They want you to do an oil painting live, which I'm going to tell you right now is never going to happen. Go to Bethany Primrose's feed. That's where you're going to find oil painting. That's the only, as far as we go, that's where you're going to find oil painting. Animal Crackers is available on Netflix. We love the furries. They're very cute. Scott doesn't find motivation to draw every day aside from being here with you guys. His desk is a mess. Everything he owns is a mess. Yes, peanut butter jelly time, Gail. Who's your favorite character to draw and paint? And don't say me because I'm not a character.
Favorite character to draw and paint? Batman.
Yeah, I loved my short hair too. I'm actually thinking I might cut it again. We love peanut butter. Scott does play chess. And how was your day so far?
Day so far so good. I wasn't able to finish this during the live, but that's because I just spent some time with the hair. But I'll finish it later today and hopefully get a video out.
There you go. All right. So thank you all for being here with us today. We go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. Central Time. And so that's that. Santa is not going to be live tomorrow. I know I said he was, but he's not going to be live tomorrow because, hello, reindeer. And he's a little busy right now. So if you do want to follow Santa, go to his channel and hit follow from the notifications so you can know when he's going live next. But he's done some really beautiful paintings, and he uses the Schminky watercolors. So you guys can see what those look like, which is very exciting. Bethany Primrose is one of our mods and a dear friend. And
Blick.
And Blick is here too.
Follow Blick too.
Yeah, give Blick a follow, you guys. And also, we're going to be doing, trying out some of the Blick markers that they sent us. So we'll be doing that at some point as well. And doing that. So thanks very much. I think maybe we'll go either have scones or cereal.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
And we'll figure it out.
Have a great day. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Have a wonderful day, everybody. And we will talk to you on Wednesday.